Stop cutting your perennials back this fall. I kept seeing the same advice all over gardening TikTok this spring, and I went digging into 15 of these perennials to see what the long-blooming yards actually do differently. It's not. The yards that hold color from May into November quietly skip 5 of the most common care steps. Cornell Extension flagged one of them, Mount Cuba flagged another, and plant number 8 pulls in 6.2 flowers per hummingbird visit, almost double a bumblebee. Researchers in the Canadian Journal of Botany literally counted 15 perennials, 5 lazy moves, 5 months of color and interest for the price of 1 weekend at the nursery. Quick honest note up front. Only 1 plant on this list actually flowers non-stop for the whole 5 months. The rest carry color through bloom, fall foliage, and seed heads. That's what 5 months of beauty really looks like in a real yard. I'll walk you through 3 things, the same way I figured them out. First, 15 plants sorted by height so you can actually picture them in your bed. Second, 5 lazy moves the nursery tags get wrong, including the fall cutback that quietly kills penstemon every winter. And third, plant number 8, that hummingbird favorite, plus 2 keystone plants at the end that anchor the whole bed. No fancy tools, no degree in horticulture, just a calmer list. Part 1. 5 low plants under 18 inches. The front of the bed tier, where most people just stick boring filler. For each one, I'll give you the USDA zone, the bloom window, and 1 quiet thing the nursery tag won't tell you. Number 1. Nepeta cat's pajamas. You've probably seen catmint all over Pinterest as the lazy gardener's lavender. That label holds up. Zones 3 to 8, May into early October. Rutgers rates it rarely damaged by deer. The one nursery tag mistake, they tell you to shear it after the first flush. Do that, sure, but skip the heavy fall cutback. The stems hold snow over the crown through winter. Just trim it back to 6 inches in spring and forget about it. Number 2 is the one true 5-month bloomer on this list, Geranium roseanne. If you've watched any garden show in the last decade, you've seen this. The Royal Horticultural Society named it Plant of the Centenary. Zones 5 to 8, mid-June straight through the first hard frost. Doesn't ask for deadheading. It's a sterile hybrid. Can't set seed, so it just keeps trying. Plant it once, give it sun, and let it sprawl. Number 3, Scabiosa butterfly blue. Zones 3 to 9, pincushion flowers from June into October. You'll see it sold as a pollinator must-have, and that part's true. But here's the bit nursery labels skip. Scabiosa hates wet feet in winter. Plant it on a slight mound, give it gritty soil, and it'll outlive most of the bed. Number 4, Coreopsis verticillata moonbeam. Soft yellow, fine thread leaves, zones 3 to 9. It blooms July and August when most spring color is tired. Drought tough, doesn't need staking. Most online guides say cut it back hard midsummer for a second flush. That's fine, but it'll do it on its own if you just leave it. Less guesswork. Number 5, Heuchera villosa caramel. This one's for the front of the shady bed. Zones 4 to 9. Caramel orange leaves that hold from spring through frost. The foliage is the whole point. The flower spikes are just bonus. Listed as non-toxic to dogs, cats, and horses on the ASPCA database, which matters if you have grandkids running through the bed.
Quick pause before the next height tier. Let me show you the first lazy move that nursery tags get wrong, the fall cutback, specifically on penstemon. I see it recommended in every basic care guide. Cut your perennials down to 6 inches in October, tidy the bed. And it quietly kills penstemon almost every winter.
Colorado State University Extension has a fact sheet on this, number 7.428. Penstemon's crown sits right at the soil line. When you cut the stems, you create a funnel for snowmelt and rain to pour onto that crown. Freeze, thaw, crown rot. The calmer fix is just leave the dry stems standing all winter. The stems hold snow. The snow insulates the crown, and the plant comes back. Cut it back in spring. That's it. That single change, leaving the stems up, is why a lot of Zone 5 gardens keep penstemon going for 10 years instead of replanting every spring. One less thing to do. Now the next tier. 5 plants in the 18 to 36-inch range, and that hummingbird favorite I teased at the start. Part 2. 5 mid-height plants in the 18 to 36-inch range, plus 3 more nursery-tag mistakes. This is where the bed actually starts to feel full. Number 6. Agastache rupestris. Hummingbird mint. Smells like root beer when you brush it. Zones 5 to 9. Rutgers rates it deer-proof. And here's where the second nursery tag mistake comes in. Mulch. Every TikTok garden video tells you to pile 3 inches of wood mulch around your perennials. But Agastache evolved on dry southwest hillsides. Penn State Extension warns that heavy mulch on clay soil quietly rots the crown. The fix is simple. Pull the mulch 4 inches back from the base, or just use gravel. Less mulch, less rot, less guesswork. Number 7. Echinacea Cheyenne Spirit. I picked this one specifically because I keep getting comments saying most coneflower lists are all purple. Cheyenne Spirit is the mix. Oranges, reds, golds, creams, all from one seed packet. Zones 4 to 9. Blooms July into mid-October. And the seed heads stay standing through winter, which matters for 2 reasons I'll get to in a minute. Number 8. This is the one I teased at the start. Monarda didyma, bee balm. Zones 4 to 9. And here's the number that hooked me. A study in the Canadian Journal of Botany counted how many flowers a hummingbird hits per single foraging visit. On Monarda, hummingbirds average 6.2 flowers per stop. Bumblebees on the same plant only hit 3.5. Almost double the fuel per visit. That's why hummingbirds park on bee balm and ignore half the bed. 1 plant, 1 summer, and your yard becomes the route they remember. Number 9. Helenium autumnale. Sneezeweed, and yes, terrible name. It's named for the dried leaves, not pollen allergies. Zones 3 to 8. Late summer into first frost, which is exactly the window where most beds collapse. Oranges, reds, warm yellows. It does flop in rich soil. The calmer fix is to pinch the tops once in early June and skip the staking entirely. Number 10. Rudbeckia fulgida, American Gold Rush. Mount Cuba Center's 2020 trial rated it one of the most mildew-resistant black-eyed Susans they've ever tested. Zones 4 to 9. July, straight through frost. And those seed heads I mentioned? They feed goldfinches through the cold months. That's part of the last lazy move I'll get to in a minute. Quick aside, there's a plant I almost included on this list. Baptisia, false indigo. Beautiful tall blue spires in May. The reason I left it off, and this is the 3rd lazy move, it has a deep taproot, and Missouri Botanical Gardens Care Guide says Baptisia should never be disturbed once established. Every gardener I read about who tried to dig and move a mature Baptisia killed the plant. So the lazy move here is the opposite. Once it's in the ground, do not transplant. Pick the spot once and let it stay. Quick midpoint. We're halfway through. 10 plants, 3 lazy moves. Still to come, 5 tall plants, including 2 that Doug Tallamy and the National Wildlife Federation classify as keystone species, meaning each one holds up over 100 other species in your local ecosystem. And one of those 2 has a myth attached that almost everyone gets wrong every autumn. I'll show you which one. 5 plants left. They get taller, and they finish the bed where the eye actually lands first. Part 3. 5 tall plants over 36 inches. The last 2 lazy moves, and the price tag at the end. This is where the bed pays you back. Number 11. Amsonia hubrichti, blue star. Zones 5 to 8. Soft blue flowers in May. But here's where the 4th lazy move comes in. The Mount Cuba Center ran a 10-year trial on Amsonia, and the lead researcher, Sam Hoadley, summed it up, and I'll quote it. The spring bloom is lovely, but the real value of Amsonia is the clean green foliage through summer and the exceptional golden fall color. Now the lazy move. Most online guides tell you to deadhead it hard after bloom. That strips the foliage and you lose the gold. Skip the deadhead. Let it go feathery. Pay yourself back in October. Number 12. Phlox paniculata Gina. Zones 4 to 8. Mid-July through early September. Mount Cuba's phlox trial, same group, ranked Gina the top mildew-resistant cultivar, period. That matters because phlox is famous for getting a chalky white film by August. Gina just doesn't. Plant it once, give it air on both sides, and walk away. Number 13. Salvia yangii. What most labels still call Russian sage. Zones 4 to 9, July to October. Silver foliage, soft purple-blue spires. Rutgers rates it deer-proof. One quick, honest note. In cold, high desert zones 4 and 5, it can spread aggressively. Most of the East Coast and Midwest, though, it stays put. Number 14. The first keystone plant, Symphyotrichum novae Angliae, New England aster, zones 4 to 8. Late August, straight through the first frost. The National Wildlife Federation's keystone species data, built on Doug Tallamy's research, lists Symphyotrichum as a host plant for over 100 different butterfly and moth species in the Northeast and Midwest. Plant one in your yard, and you're not just adding color, you're feeding 100 local insects that feed the birds. Number 15. The second keystone. Solidago rugosa, fireworks. Goldenrod, zones 4 to 9. Late summer into frost. People still pull this one out thinking it causes hay fever. It doesn't. Ragweed does. Ragweed pollen goes airborne. Goldenrod pollen is heavy and insect spread, so it doesn't go far from the flower. Plant fireworks next to the asters, and your September bed lights up purple and gold. And that brings me to the 5th and last lazy move, the autumn cleanup. Every gardening calendar in October tells you to cut everything down, rake the leaves, tidy the bed. The Xerces Society has a campaign called Leave the Leaves that walks through why this is the wrong move. The seed heads on Echinacea and Rudbeckia feed goldfinches through winter. The standing stems on aster and solidago hold leaf cover that insulates the crowns underneath. Skip the cleanup. Cut everything back in spring after the last frost. Less work, more birds, healthier bed. And here's the money piece. USDA retail data, a 1-gallon perennial averages $11.80. 15 plants, about $180. Once. The 2023 National Gardening Association survey put average household landscape spending at $371 a year, every year. That math, 180 once versus 370, every year for the same 5 months of color, is the whole reason I went looking for this list in the first place. So that's the rebuilt list. 15 perennials sorted by height. 5 lazy moves the nursery tags get wrong. 5 months of color and interest. The same way I figured them out, by digging through Mount Cuba trials, university extensions, and a lot of gardeners doing the opposite of what the labels say. One trend filtered down to what actually works in a real backyard. And to make this as easy as possible for you, I put together a completely free gift. I call it the Ultimate Long Bloom Perennial Success Guide. It's got the full 15 plant list with zones and bloom windows, the 5 lazy moves with the extension sources, plus a printable plant and forget care card. You can use it to mark your bloom windows, track which lazy moves you've tried, and remember the spring cutback date so you don't have to keep it all in your head. Just click the first link in the description below, print it out, and pin it to the inside of your garden shed door. That way, next time you're standing in the bed in October with the pruners in your hand, there's one less thing to second guess. If you'd like me to keep digging through these gardening trends for you, subscribing helps a lot. Happy gardening!